Hi, I'm Ryan from Scout Campers. I'm standing here with the legendary Mike Mortel. This guy has, him and his wife have owned a Scout, traveled in it for a couple years. You can see his truck here, his flatbed. But Mike became a dealer, Nook Overland in Ohio, because he loved the Scout so much. I think maybe that's why. But
Yep.
anyways, yeah. So he's an owner, loves it. Has a new shop, really cool. But this is Mike's first expo, so I just wanted to ask Mike some questions. What's your thoughts on expo and how it went this year?
Yeah, it's been great. This is my first time as an owner and being in a booth at an expo. My first time to Expo East. I've been to all the ones out west already in other people's booths. So it's a completely different experience, kind of being an owner for a company in a booth.
Yeah.
It's been great. We've had a lot of people coming by. People get really excited when they see them. Um, they're just, these are a little bit more rare out here on the East Coast. So you're not seeing them driving down the road as frequently. So when people see them that we're here, they get really excited about it.
Yeah. So if you were to come again next year, so first time this year, would you, anything you do differently next year if you were to come again? Would you change maybe the booth size or the layout or
Yeah, we definitely are going to get a larger booth next year, so that way we can fit all the campers. We're going to at least have 4 models next year.
maybe
Hopefully
the
a
pop
pop
up will
up.
show up
Yeah,
this
hopefully
time?
a
Yeah,
pop
didn't
up.
make it, I guess, this year, but maybe a pop up. Yeah.
Yep, and yeah, I mean that's the biggest thing is just getting all the models here so that everybody can see exactly the difference between them, and figure out what fits the best for them.
Right. So one of the things about Nook Overland is Mike's shop can do a lot of great things for people who want to customize things on their camper, upgrade things. Mike is also a Bowen's bed dealer, so he has his own Bowen bed. So he took his around the country. Mike, can you tell us a little bit of the benefits of a Bowen bed or this kind of design and why Scout Camper buyers would want something like this?
Yeah, it just creates so much more storage space. Standard truck beds, there's not much useful space there. You're kind of limiting that. So by getting rid of that standard bed and putting on one of these, you have so much interior storage. Um, it's all weatherproof, lockable, very secure. The big thing with Bowen custom beds too is they don't raise the height of the camper at all. So the height of the truck bed is the same as a standard truck bed, which is really nice. So you're not raising up the camper higher, getting less stable, hitting more branches up higher and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Also,
yeah.
it's all aluminum and made in America out of Denver, Colorado. So it's really cool.
That is cool. And the guys here, we made some coffee here yesterday. They have their, AeroPress and Scout Cup. So nice spot here to do some coffee making, things like that,
Yeah.
which is really cool. Mike, this Kenai here is on a Dodge 2500. Is that
So
good?
this is a
This is a
3500.
3500.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit what you did to the truck in terms of modifications at the rear end just to make this thing drive
Yeah.
nicer?
So we have the AEV suspension on it, which is just the Bilstein 5100s and a
Okay.
2-inch lift.
Okay.
And that's all we did initially. And it worked great. But as we were doing more off-roading, we were getting a little sloppy in the back sometimes. So we ended up adding one leaf when we were up in Alaska.
Okay.
And that helped stabilize it quite a bit. We also do have Timbrins on there. We don't have any airbags, but we do have Timbrins. And it
Okay.
drives great, especially with the standard Scout on there. Our personal Scout, we've done a lot of modifications to put a bigger battery system in, air conditioning, all that stuff. So it's
Right.
quite a bit heavier.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
this Scout, with a standard Scout, it drives even better.
Yeah, that's awesome. I always recommend at least airbags, good tires, and a mat front of the camper, but half-inch rubber mat. But Mike, while we got you on here, I'm just thinking here, can you tell people just a little bit about your experience and what you did in your camper, like where you went, just a short summary of kind of your trip and what you did in your Scout?
Yeah, so when we got our Kenai, we were trying to do the whole Pan American Highway. So we went up to Alaska, drove all the way up to Prudhoe Bay, then we made our way down, spent 6 months in Mexico, about 2 months in Guatemala. And then we decided to come back for my wife's health issues so she could focus on her health for a little bit. And I didn't really want to go back to a real job and really love Scouts and love the industry. And thankfully, Scout was very supportive when we mentioned that we were interested in opening up a dealership. And it's been a lot of fun getting to get people into these campers and see how excited they are when they pick them up and be able to do custom work to them and help out wherever we can.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you, Mike. So this is Mike Mortel. This guy's YouTube famous, not like me, but thanks for your time here, Mike,
Yeah.
and thanks for checking out the video.